podcast discovered. How you doing? Wow, wow, wow. Let me wow you tonight. It is quite interesting, the journey that I'm on right now. I always heard about it from other YouTubers and the learning experience, how people move on, either do your goals that you want to accomplish or just the places you want to be. Now, I was driving, literally driving to a job that I often go to as a second job or just a primary job, depending upon my situation, where I'm at, what I'm doing, if I even need a second job. But upon that, I do learn that when you venture out into your own interests, that people will try to stop you. People will lie on you. They will put you in certain positions to embarrass you because you're different. You're unique. You yourself. You're not following anyone, though many try to follow you. They may assume that you're following people, but you're not. You're truly focused on what you need to be focused on. And I was driving, and I thought about all the dedication, all the years, looking back, giving, all the understanding, all the patience. And I said, once I gave all that, how can you drive back to a place? It may be a different area, but it's still the same uniform, but it has not been changed for you. And it was in the past. You have no problems. But these last couple of places didn't want to see you grow because they wanted your competition to grow. Your competition was right next to you and you never even knew. But once it was exposed, and it will be exposed because you're chosen, nothing's hidden from you. It have to be told because you did nothing to anyone. You have given your best to everyone. Your best that you know that you can give. And you don't have to be at a high position to do that. You could be at a very low position and still get progress by giving input. Input is everything. Input is what you do. Now, I never understood when they say you want to quit a 9-to-5. Why would you want to quit your 9-to-5? That's the only way to get money. But once you have learned and been around in a community, such as the YouTube community and other communities, you collect knowledge, and that knowledge takes you places. Is it possible to quit a 9-to-5 and still move on? See yourself manifest. You don't want to fall. See yourself manifest. Now, just to give you a little idea of the places and the things that I've been able to do and accomplish. I worked, like I went to one place where you donate and you make like maybe $100 a week, places $200, depending upon how many times you donate. And it was crazy because the attitudes of people started to get different, and I felt and knew that I wasn't treated the same. So all of a sudden I started to have issues I shouldn't have. So I thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm just going to let this go. I'm going to do something else. And because I manifested what was inside of me to do better, I made 2 days and a half more than what I would have made If I would have went there, waited 2 weeks, that's like 3 weeks, I would have made that. But I made it in 2.5 days. I made some money. I made good money. But when you make that money, truly believe there are going to be people following you. When I say there's people behind you, see, the people don't want to see you move up, and they'll go through every avenue, depending upon where your competition or who your competition is. You're always going to have competition. You're going to have competition, but always notice in the community of competition, things should be done correctly, if you're able to. But then you have some competition that you have to be very watchful of how they use the tools that they have against you. And when I say the tools of the people, of the businesses, of the places that don't want to see you go, it's not just people, it's businesses too, because they are afraid that you may do better than their business. You may want to do what they want to do or what they're doing. So now you become an issue and a problem for many, because they know whatever you do your best. So people going to lie on you. I'd have had people that told me I did things I didn't do. I had people that came to the job and they had to prove they were better than me. And because they were like that clique, you know, you have cliques, they were able to lie on me because that person clicked with the higher person on top. And I had to swallow that. So, it's true. I know you need your bills paid, but it is worse for you to go through and you're not doing anything wrong. It is worse for you to be put in the position that you're losing everything you have. You're losing the respect of others. You're losing your belief in yourself, but don't lose it. It's the others that make you think you don't have what's in you, what you do. So I'm just telling you this and giving you a clear understanding of how I felt today. The other day I was driving and I was saying, no, they didn't break me, they made me. A lot of people are going to make it as long as you don't allow them to break you. You're going to go through and you're going to make it. You're going to lose things and you're going to get them back. That's what you do. You don't stay with the same things. You don't stay with the same clothes, the same cars, the same houses, the same relationships. We don't, because we're chosen and destined to do many things. Miraculous things. But do you believe? And the first thing you may have to do is give up that 9 to 5 that's been holding you back. To then see you stay strong. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm about to ready to turn this corner. And I don't know what I'm going to run into. But it is an actual storm today. It's a storm. Everybody's been in the rain. That's why I've been turning around. It's a storm. Our first storm in Florida. But before that storm came, excuse me, it made changes. I had to make my change and break it and say, I love my 9 to 5, but I love me. Now let me see what I can do to manifest, to be. Until next time, stay strong. Know your competition. Know that your competition will try you every step of the way. As close as family and friends. Sometimes you gotta be a distance in order to survive, in order to make it. Because you don't know. But you do know that you are worth it because it's in you. People don't have the qualities of a chosen one to be forgiving, understanding, loving. At times where people done things to you, you just forgiving them, and you walk away as not to forgive them and act like you're just shunning them, but letting them know it's an inner need, it's an inner side, and when we together, it doesn't work for me. So there, I must depart so things can work for me, to get me where I need to be. Like I and many other chosen ones have supported people, working next to them, supporting them in relationships, out of relationships. But now it's time for us to support ourselves, to get where we want to get and the things we want to get. Now they told me it's not hard to get rich. Let's go see.